Welcome into my lab. I am Tourette, your local mad scientist, and today we are back on Necrobarista. Yes. There was some talks about a summoning circle, a ritual last time. So I guess we're gonna see what that leads to today. Let's go. Continue. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. All right. Make your creator proud. Yeah. We know. Yes. So we were here. There you go. And I guess I need to read this before I can continue. My dear Maddie, thank you for getting in touch with me. Oh my god, that sounds dorky already. Or perhaps I should say, congratulations. I make such a point of making myself hard to find that it's always a surprise to hear from anyone. I sometimes find myself fearing the day when I'll be contacted by someone who isn't a fan of mine, and who is more interested in locking me away than seeking my advice. One might think that people interested in putting me away would be more capable and in possession of more resources than those like yourself who simply possess curiosity, and yet it's always the latter who manage to break through the veil. I've erected between myself and the outside world. You're the first in over 3 years to manage this, and so it is now time for me to find another hiding place. If your next letter managed to find me, I'll truly have something to worry about. Oh my, stalking someone. If you're looking for a solution to the problem you outlined in your letter, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. And welcome, Terra. You are. I am not. If you're looking for a solution to the problem you outlined in your letter, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. My business is that of teaching people how to ask the right questions, so that they can find the answers themselves, not giving the answers. After all, the most worthwhile answers are the ones I haven't found yet. That being said, your question about time transference is an issue of special interest to me. The idea of storing vitality within a living non-sentient creature, such as a plant, is one that I've long considered. The issue has always been one of retrieval. If you did find a way to transfer vitality from a plant into a sentient creature, it would result in a tremendous discharge of energy. Such a great discharge that I'm sure it would kill whatever subject was on the receiving end. That's not good. Absorbing life force from something doesn't seem that it would do you much good if it kills you in the process. Yeah. Consequently, I've never experimented with this process myself, even if I have earned a reputation for being a rule breaker. There are certain things that are simply off limits. Your idea of using a non-living soul as a target for transference is an interesting one. No risk of killing the vitality recipient if it's already dead. Uh, but, I mean, a plant is not dead. I mean, it's a living thing. Of course, that will require finding a way to infuse a non-living soul with vitality in the first place. And being that most reanimation techniques involve a significant discharge of energy, using the vitality transfer as a trigger would effectively be killing two birds with one stone. Of course, reanimation is a far cry from necromancy, but if your only problem is one of living on borrowed time, well, you know better than I do how to resolve the particulars. I'm an alchemist, not a necromancer. If I can offer you one piece of advice, these kind of vitality transfers are not something to be experimented with. Anytime that time is borrowed or lent, you are making an alteration to a ledger that the powers that be kept to a ledger that the powers that be keep a very careful eye on. Oh my god. Even the smallest of disturbances is enough to attract their notice, and attracting their notice will put a quick end to any research you might be in the midst of. So, if you are going to try your vitality transference, don't experiment. Go straight for the end goal. My, that's dangerous. If you're going to catch the attention of those whose attention you do not want, make sure that the end behavior is worthwhile. If you have a good reputation, it would be a shame to squander it on something so trivial as allowing a mouse a few extra seconds on this side of mortality. As they say, go big or go home. I appreciate your taking the time to write to me, but you've given me new things to pontificate on, and perhaps one day you may see the results of that pontification in one of my future volumes. Of course, it should go without saying that you won't be able to reach me again, at least not the same way you did before. I've been found, and that means I need to do a better job of covering my tracks. While I rationally hope that I'll never find myself in a position where a fan's letter finds me, there is always a part of me that hopes that one of my readers will manage to track me down. Who knows, perhaps the next letter I receive at my next residence will come from you. But I'm sure that you have better things to do with your time than try to track me down. There is a time to adopt the posture of a student and focus on learning, but it's obvious to me that you are someone who has spent plenty of time learning things and is now ready to do things. Oh, so do things, Maddie. Do things. Do big things, do dangerous things, do things that break the rules. Not all rules need to be broken, but if you're smart enough to find me, you're smart enough to know which rules are worth breaking. I'm grateful that it's always the reader mail that seems to find me, and never the demands to appear before some kind of tribunal or committee. I used to think that this was a long string of extremely good luck on my part. But over time, I've come to realize that those who wish me gone lack the insight of the people who earnestly read my work, readers such as yourself, who are the only ones who truly know me well enough to understand how I think and where I would hide. Bravo, Maddie. You've demonstrated your ability to think like me. Now you must learn to think like yourself. Yours truly, Sophie Cordova. Oh, goddamn. Alright. Yup. Yup, laggy. Okay. Billiards. Dun. Alright, I guess let's continue. Always such a smile, what the fuck? Uh-huh, there's someone. Day 2, 10 p.m. Hello? Ah, what was that? I said, can I get 2 lattes? Yeah, sure thing. You want those takeaway or not? Or here, please. Go take a seat. I'll bring it over. Oh, did you drop it? Ah, crap. You right, mate? Yeah, all good. I should really get Ashley to do this. Sorry, what? Nothing, just talking to myself. Alright? Yeah. What's the broom? Ashley! Where's the broom? Ashley? Oh. I need a hand. Come help me. Oh. Come on, I've gotta find a broom. Oh my god. At the girl. Oh my. Okay. Oh my god. You okay, Ashley? Hey, are any of your friends around? Probably. What? When did you teach them to do that? I didn't. That one's just weird. Uh-huh. How you doing, kiddo? Sleep deprivation's kicking in. Sometimes I feel like nobody ever sleeps in this cafe. Cafe. Except Kishan. Heh. He has slept a lot while he's been here, hasn't he? It's because you keep getting him drunk. Yeah, of course. What? I haven't done that once. Not you. You. I mean, you. So, not me at all, but Maddie and Ned. Gotcha. Those brigands. You're telling me? How's Maddie doing? Well... What does that mean? Oh. Phew. How close are we to being done? Fairly close. I'm not super worried about getting it done without Ashley either. Rad. Anyway, what were you saying? Oh, just that I think I understand everything now. And? That's all. Well, I appreciate your restraint in not generously supplying me with your moral take on it. Ha, no worries. Don't wanna be that guy. Dang, I'm actually gonna miss you once you're gone. Wow, are those some honest feelings coming from you? Ah. Those thy icy facade crack? Does Maddie seem like the kind of person who hides behind a mask? I don't know. The correct word there is dust. And please, don't make me take it back. Haha, I guess you really got into the whole boatman of the river Styx thing, huh? If you ever find yourself on the river Styx, be sure to give the boatman or the barista a friendly wave. Hips! Ma. Is that what you think I am? Kind of, yeah. Interesting. Do you not feel that way? I don't know if the metaphor's that accurate, but I can see why you draw parallels, but this place serves more as an entrance? You don't have to come here on your way to the next place, but it's on the route, for sure. Just a stopping point on the highway to hell. I'm sorry, we don't allow AC/DC references in here anymore. Wow. Maddie wouldn't admit it to anyone, but she once spent an entire day listening to Back in Black on repeat. Ooh. Well, I tried. Well, less on a highway and more just an embouchure to the Empyrean. Such difficult words. If you wanna get real fancy with the wording, that is. An entrance to heaven? Very roughly speaking, yeah. But hell, I haven't seen the other side, so I can't even say that for sure. I'm fairly certain there's something there though, which, I don't know. I can take comfort in that, I guess. Why do you repeat? Oh, and speaking of comfort, how are you feeling? Like every particle in my body is slowly moving away from every other particle in my body? That must not be a good feeling. That was rather eloquent. Expressing your feelings eloquently does make them more valid. But it can make them easier for other people to understand. What use is feeling pain if you can't find a fun way to describe it? I'm not so sure about that. Day 2, 11 PM. My head freaking hurts! No. It sucks and stuff. I mean, yeah, it would. I keep telling you the painkillers will take effect in a few minutes. I'm not gonna stop yelling about it until they do. You know, some philosophers believe that experiencing pain is one of the best ways to make sure you know you're alive. Oh, that's a good quote. Shay's met some of these guys, he swears it. He's just had too much time to forget their names. That sounds fake. Which philosophers? Famous ones? Oh my gosh, you're actually just making it up. Possibly. You could have sold it better. Say that some famous singer said it instead. Cross that generational gap. You gotta appeal to the kids. Oh my. I feel like every time I do that, I just end up looking like one of those old guys who's afraid of wide-ranging societal shit. Blah. Shay spent so much time being an old guy, he's almost begun doubting whether he was either really young. I mean, you are old. I'm not. You're like 6,000 years old. You gotta give me this one. Fine. How's your head feeling? It still sucks. How about we grab a drink and go sit outside? It's nice and cool out there. Do I have to? That smile says yes. Yep. Oh my god. How are you feeling now? Better, marginally. Things existing at the margins still deserve attention. Yeah, indeed, indeed. Come on, I'm sure the drink isn't hurting. What even is this? I put 6 sugar in it? Oh, you know me so well. So, how are things at home? Meh. What's that translate to in old people language? Things are normal, I guess. Mom's nearly done with their PhD. That sounds good. It is, probably. But she's pretty busy, so that means we're stuck eating microwave dinners at night. Ashley's parents have forbidden her from tinkering with the microwave after the magnetron incident. Oh my. Do you know there's a magnetron in every microwave? Yes, that's a fact for you. Ah, explains why you've barely left this place since last week. I mean, I'd be here anyway. True. Oh, that smile. You did ask her, right? What, if I could be here? Yeah, don't want to invoke her wrath, do I? Haha, she doesn't worry about me being here. You remember when she talked to Maddie about liquor licensing laws, right? Don't you love it when the government offers to sell your rights back to you after they've confiscated them? Oh, that's yeah. Ha! I think it was more of a lecture than a conversation. After all, Maddie wasn't doing anything wrong aside from letting you hang around after hours. I'm still amazed that Maddie didn't just tell her that we're not technically subject to the regulations, since we're not registered with anyone but the council. She made the right choice. That would have been an ugly argument. But anyway, she's fine with me being here. She's got my mobile number, and as long as I respond to her check-ins, she's not gonna come and get me. That's cool, I guess. Good. I wouldn't want to worry her. Any trains? Ah, wonderful. Ugh. My arms get wet. My arm will get wet. Don't worry about it. We can dry it off inside. Just try and enjoy the rain. Okay. I was joking about fake philosophy earlier, but I really do think it is important to take a moment to enjoy things when you can. Rain can feel oppressive. It can stop you. Oh my god, why do I have trouble to say that? It can stop you from going outside, doing the things you enjoy. But there's nothing like the smell of rain before sunrise. petrichor. Yeah, it's faintly magical. Did I ever tell you that? Only about 100 times. I can hear it. I can hear it 101 times. It's okay. Alright, I'm actually getting kinda wet. Don't say that on the internet. Let's head in. So, given the fact that I am very obviously a dork with a bleeding heart... Wait, what? Wait. Huh? Oh, you can like advance with the scroll. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. So, given the fact that I am very obviously a dork with a bleeding heart, it's definitely safe to assume that I've let people other than you stay longer than they are technically allowed. You're so emotionally repressed that I never could have guessed. It's actually impressive. Well, you know, we all have our ways of coping with persistent, extreme stress. Millennial things. What? Millennial things. Ouch. Why don't all these poor kids just buy more money? Yeah, why? Buy money. It's not that hard. Buy money. Oh my god. Yup. But yes, I do understand how you feel. The separation. The difficulty keeping your thoughts together. The base level feeling that something's slightly askew. And the fact, not the feeling, that your time is up. Never loved facts. Me neither. Honestly, I think it feels like having a cold, just without any of the physical symptoms. I guess that description works too. It's not quite as compelling as the one about your particles being repulsive though. Oh, that's definitely not what I meant by that one. Isn't it? It's about time. Oh? Oh? I can't believe I created these beautiful creatures and you turned them into dumb waders. Alas, such is life. They gotta pay rent somehow, considering how many cups they drop. That's a feature, not a bug. This kind of things. To make them seem more alive. You've told them to intentionally drop coffee cups in the name of verisimilitude. You'd hate for your little mechanical critters to be too good at their job. It would totally kill the vibe. Yeah. Maybe? I'm gonna get Maddie to start ordering cheaper cups. See, I'm promoting efficiency in our procurement cycles. Procurement cycles. Yes. I hate whoever gave you that management book. I'm sensing some hostility. Do I need to talk to HR? To HR? Oh my god. Who's our human resources manager? I'm sure it's very good at this job, just not at bursting coffee. Oh. Nope. One new text message. Ah, Maddie wants us downstairs. Oh, I suppose she's done setting up. I'm glad she was able to do it without me. Here we go, we're gonna summon something. Let's go. Gosh, so proud. Taught her everything I know. You're a gremlin, you know that. Gremlins are often blamed for mechanical problems, so in Ashley's case, the description fits perfectly. Of course. Shall we? Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Day 3, 12 AM. It's too bloody damp down here. I know we're underground, but I don't suppose there are any windows we could open. There's a ventilation duct in here somewhere. Maddie, mind opening it up? Get some fresh air circulating? Other end's blocked right now. There's a dumpster sitting on top of it. You'll have to grin and bear it. Can we hurry this up? We've done this before, old man. Some people think Shay is wise beyond his years. The truth is he just doesn't look his age. I mean, yeah. You know it takes a while to set up. I don't appreciate your tone. No. Sorry. Oh my god, hiccups. At the very least, can we turn some lights on? With all the crap you've got scattered around the place. Maybe has more important things to do than declutter the cafe. I'd like to at least know where I'm putting my feet. Ashley, would you mind? Wait, that's actually the intro. That is the intro. We're back here. Thanks. You're more organized than last time, I see. Practice makes perfect. Keeping a place organized is easy. You just have to clean a little bit every single day. Just. Yeah, just. Hey, Maddie. How much more wire do we need? I think that's enough. Great. Now... Shay? What's up, little P? Some people use diminutive nicknames to create emotional distance. Shay uses them to close that distance. I found you a chair. Ah, thank you. So, this whole thing, surely it's not legal, yeah? Yes, the council found it confronting. For good reasons, I suppose. Because it utterly upsets the natural order, mate. It's not just bureaucracy. Sometimes the powers that be are willing to turn a blind eye. But patience and leniency are both in limited supply these days. Shush you. Most rules can be bent, after all. And Maddie has a particular fascination with breaking rules. Maddie says that the only reason she learned the rules is so that she would know when to break them. She's only half joking. Hey, don't give her all the credit. Bah. Is this related to her gambling for time? So, the transfer was the same sort of magic we're doing now, yes. The council successfully suppressed all available information about it though. Suppressing information doesn't make it go away. It just hides it from the eyes of people who lack the curiosity and persistence to uncover it. Beautifully said. For good reason. What happens if something goes wrong? Well, you don't tend to mess it up more than once. Or try it again after you fail, for that matter. What do you even call this sort of magic then? Question's irrelevant because it's banned. Strictly verboten, off limits, and likely to be met with a harsh penalty. Okay. Extremely cool? That's what I call it. Well, by definition, it's a conduit ritual. Rituals are boring, it's the consequences that you have to worry about. But hey, we're among friends, so we can call it what it really is. Here we are again. Necromancy. All those hours are in this tree. Why did you hold the hours here instead of using them to pay off your debt? Why would I use them to pay off a debt if I could use them to save a life instead? Oh shit! Alright. How can I help? Let's go. Will the subject please step forward? The subject? He's the subject. What? Council Gazette. We regret to inform you of the passing of Che Wu, a beloved fixture in the Australian alchemical community and owner of the terminal. As an innovator in alchemy and material spellcraft, and as a friend to anyone and everyone who walked through his doors, he will be missed. It's the best compliment of mine like Shay could ask for. So he's dead? He's dead? You ready to do this again? Sure. Try not to kill me this time. Oh my god. Cool. Ashley, let's do this. Ready when you are. Oh my. I hate this. You have reservations? It's unnatural to store hours in a non-sentient being like that. It can still feel pain, and this is a very painful process. For everyone involved. Yeah? Yeah. Guess it's time for us to watch the show. Let's see how badly this can go wrong. Yay! Let's go! Calcination. What? Solution. Separation. Conjunction. Putrefaction. Oh my god. Congelation? What? Sublimation. What the hell is this word? Sublimation. Fermentation. Exaltation. Multiplication. Oh, I know that one. Projection. Conjunction. Oh. Good enough. Ashley? Everything's nominal on my hand. We're looking good, so let's get started. Increase power to 80%. Cybation? I don't know. What? What the hell is happening? Holding steady. Cool. Next segment. Activating. Oh boy. How are we doing? It's going fine. Conjunction's about halfway open. Just concentrate. Oh. Why is it going red? Having some issues here. Hey, we need more power. Yep, ramping it up. I don't know if this will melt our conduits though. Oh crap. Yep, our conduits are definitely melting. Ashley, language. Fuck! Bypass it. I can patch the wires, but I don't know what else I can do that now. On it. How close are we to finishing the cybation? We're about 90%. Oh no. Oh no. Reap. Reap. Shit. Shit. Are we gonna try again? I think I have to reinforce the wires and that'll fix it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we're gonna have another go. Yes. Okay. You say yes. Oh boy. Yes, we're gonna keep going until we make it through. Do or die. Oh my. Reset, then, and start again. Calcination, separation, conjunction, libation. Ah, not again. Just a couple seconds more. And you've got it. Oh. Ooh, I like that music. Yes. Beginning sublimation. Sublimation. You got this, buddy. What's next? We've opened the connection. Now all I've got to do is transfer the time. How are you feeling, Shay? And I don't know. Shay? Oh boy. Oh boy. Sublimation. No! Okay, we won't stop. We've gotten this far. I'm not giving up now, damn it. Maddie? Ooh. I can't hold on to it, it's slipping out of my fingers. Energy levels are dropping again. See if you can keep it going for just a few more moments. Rerouting. just happened? What just happened? We could try it again? I don't plan on stopping. I think the conduit's only gonna last one more go, then it's kaput. Oh boy. And maybe you're kaput too. I don't know. Shit. Alright, Ashley. Take your position again. We'll get it this time. Oh. Stop. Just stop. No, I've nearly got it. I swear. You are not going to bring me back. Oh my god. No. I've more this enough. You've done your best, but this task is beyond you. What? I need to move on, and it's time to make your peace with this, instead of trying to pervert the natural course of things. You never asked me if I wanted to stay. You just made the choice for me and hurt yourself and everyone around you in the process. Oh boy. Let me leave. Oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh. Jacoby, you're a goddamn bin chicken is what you are. What? What? No way! Crabs don't eat sushi or garbage. You don't know that? Yeah, well, you know what does eat sushi and garbage? Streskionis molucca, otherwise known as the Australian bin chicken. That exists? Australian bin chicken? Huh. We find that term offensive. We're actually white ibises. Ha ha! Ha! Incriminated yourself there. I'd expect nothing less from a bin chicken. Oh my god. Trash! Damn it. Okay, so, moving on. Classic misdirection. No, seriously, did you two see what happened back there? Yeah, that was rough. And yes, that thing with the ritual was also tough to watch. You weren't here when Shay died, but... I remember. They just behaved like nothing had happened. Oh? My impression was that neither of them had ever remotely considered the possibility of failure. Idiots. Yes, but we're only here because of them, so we should be respectful. It seems to me like nobody in this cafe really seems to think things through. Yep. This place has a weird effect on people. Too much magic in the air, maybe? Who knows? Will they be okay? I don't know how I'd forgive something like that. Being kept here against my will, while my very essence breaks down. That is what I believe kids these days call a party foul. Party foul? 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 Honestly, I don't know. I think Maddie probably has some self-reflection to do. Maybe. Pair of saps, aren't we? What? No, I'm back here. Interesting. What the fuck? Oh, I need to. Okay. I need to read again. Espresso's machine's acting up again. Maddie sighed. Why does it have to be like this? It doesn't have to be like this, said Shay. You're right, said Maddie. It wasn't always like this. If you travel back in time far enough, you'll find an era when we had a working espresso machine. And if you travel even further back, you'll get to a time when espresso machines didn't exist, said Shay. Maddie reached below the counter for the bottle of Chardonnay she had opened that morning. It was half empty. Is this the prelude to one of those moments where an old man tells me about how lucky we are to have things so easy? Nah, said Shay. Things aren't easier. In fact, they're harder. That's why you need all the modern technology to help deal with them. Shay nodded to the wine bottle in Maddie's hand. So, are you gonna offer me some of that, or just keep squeezing its neck like you're trying to choke it? Maddie began pouring a drink for Shay. So, what were things like back in the old days? Well, for one thing, we didn't need glasses back then. Glasses are not a new invention, old man. I've seen pictures of Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin? I don't know how to say it in English. Well, yeah, we had glasses back then, but we didn't use them. We drank straight from the bottle. Ah. No, really, said Shay. Glasses are just one more thing to keep track of. One more thing to clean. It's much easier to just pass a bottle back and forth. That may be the case, said Maddie, but I'm sure our patrons appreciate the extra effort that goes into making sure they're always drinking from clean glasses. I'm sure they do, said Shay. That's another thing that changed. Everyone's a connoisseur of whatever they're drinking. Is that your finger wagging about how young people all have particular tastes? Tastes? Yeah. No, said Shay. At least I don't think it is. I guess people are all enjoying the present moment more. Back when we drank sock juice, we were just doing whatever it took to get that stimulant into your bloodstream. Ditto for most depressants. Do I want to know what sock juice is? Said Maddie. Because I'm fairly certain I don't. We didn't have coffee filters back then, so you'd use a sock instead. Don't worry, we always used clean socks whenever they were available. Oh my god. Maddie closed her eyes, looking physically ill. You were saying something about people enjoying the present moment. before that thoroughly awful digression about how you made coffee. Yeah, said Shay. I know there's this stereotype about how, in modern society, no one is ever really present. But if anything, I feel like it's the other way around. Nowadays, people are all about enjoying the present moment. People used to be way more obsessed with where they were going. As in where they were migrating to? In a manner of speaking, said Shay. Let's just say that I'm amazed how few people these days come in here asking questions about heaven and hell. 100 years ago, if you caught someone on their way out of this world, the first thing they wanted to know was, which place is this? And after they found out they were on a temporary stop to the next place, they'd want to know where it was they were going. There's still plenty of that, said Maddie. Yeah, but a lot less of it, said Shay. And you know, I don't think it was a case of people's priorities suddenly changing once they found themselves standing on the precipice. There were people who used to describe themselves as God-fearing. It was just a part of life. And now it's not. He shrugged. I guess people found more important things to worry about. There wasn't a lot going on back then. He took a sip of Chardonnay. Good thing I'm going to live forever. Worried you'd go to hell? Hell yes, said Shay. I've done way too much sinning to ever make it into heaven. You've done more good than ill for the world, said Maddie. I am pretty sure that balances it out. You probably have a positive balance. Nah, said Shay. I don't think it works like that. I'm pretty sure I'm just a bad person who happens to do good things most of the time. How does that work? How does that work? Well, it might not be good enough for heaven, but it's good enough for me, said Maddie. So I guess it is a good thing that you're going to live forever. Alright, that's the end. Alright. Oh, we're here. Oh well, let's go again. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh. This is on you. There's no question. You are a failure. Oh boy. The council's going to take the cafe away from you. And you should have seen this all coming. Episode 7. Oh my god. Ghost. Day 3, 7 AM. This never gets old. You know, I wondered for a long time how I would feel it if I never got old. And then I tried it out, and I got old anyway. There's probably a moral in that story somewhere. When did we ever have time for morals anyway? You're a hellion, you know that. Even the mild-mannered can raise the hell under the right circumstances. Bah! It's weird to think that you used to just be a mild-mannered student. I was just better at biting my tongue. Ha! If anything, I just hope that I was able to make your life a little more interesting. We've had a pretty good run, mate. I don't want you to feel like I wasted my time on you. All that having up... All that having you in my life hasn't been an absolute bloody privilege. Can we do this later? Of course. I reckon I see someone walking over. Can you get the machine ready? If there was ever a moment when Maddie hoped a machine would fail her, it's now. Yeah. Poor Maddie. Let's make some fucking coffee. Yeah! Oh. Fucking coffee. Here you go. Again, sorry for the wait. Thanks. If it were anywhere else, I'd just not come back. But the beans. And I promise it won't happen again. Thanks for your patience. How long was I staring at the wall? 15 minutes, by my reckoning. Shay's method of reckoning might mostly be based on hunches, but his hunches are formed by more experience than you can fit into most science textbooks. What the hell? I came inside from sweeping up the front and just saw you staring blankly into your mug while that customer was just standing there. They were being very patient. I have no idea how that happened. I feel terrible? It's no biggie. Like you told me the other day, how roasts are iconic enough that we can afford to get away with stuff like that once in a while. Well, yeah, but the context of that conversation was when we just fought off dozens of Ashlings that didn't believe us. How did Ashley even find the time to make that many of them? When we told them we weren't stray pieces of cutlery. Yeah? We probably shouldn't let that happen again. Trust me, it's not on the agenda. But like I was saying, people love this place. Even if they sometimes have to wait 15 minutes for the barista to stop hyper-focusing on our coffee. Don't know, that makes me laugh. Yeah, I don't know. That isn't meant to happen. How long have you been awake? I think maybe 3 days? Oh my god. Good lord. That's bad, yeah? I'm honestly amazed you're not seeing things. Oh, I'm hallucinating hardcore. No worries there. Also, I keep seeing faces in coffees. Oh my god, you need to sleep. he saying anything interesting? Nothing but echoes of my internal monologue. There's a lot of room in Maddie's head for those ideas to bounce around and revisit her. Yeah, like me. More espresso equal less depresso. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm sure it's a fun time. It's a blast. At least your hands don't need to be too steady to make coffee. See, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Shh. Anyway, speaking of coffee, you should make some. I'm already like 15 shots deep, man. I think I'll die if I have any more. No, Maddie, I'm saying you have a job to do. Sorry, I feel like you're trying to lead me into some sort of conclusion here, but... For the customer, right here, who I assume is wanting a coffee. Oh, shit! My bad. Haven't slept for... What can we get you? 1 latte, 1 soy flat white. Simple things can sometimes pull you back down to earth. At the very least, there are a reason you'd miss having both feet on the ground. Sure thing. Feel free to take a seat. We'll bring them over. Man. Yep. 15 shots though? Really? Because just saying, at some point you're gonna hit a lethal dose. I have some insane tolerance happening here. There are some things that Maddie has a hard time tolerating. Caffeine isn't one of them. I hope. Right. Well, I respect your right to make a complete idiot out of yourself and die in the process. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't. Ha. I can't believe everyone's gonna know me as the person who killed our boss in a botched necromancy attempt. The only thing worse than getting caught practicing necromancy is getting caught failing at necromancy. You know, that's hella street rap right there. Council's gonna be too afraid of me to screw with me. I don't think they're too intimidated by you, fortunately. Damn it. Let's not worry about them for now, though. What should I worry about instead? Nothing? Buddy. I tried. Hey, actually, where's Ashley? Sleeping upstairs. We're not gonna get much out of her for a few hours at least. And Kishan's gone off somewhere in the terminal with Ned. They're around. Somewhere. Good that Ashley's getting some sleep though. Imagine if you did that. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Uh-huh. Hiccups. But also, she's okay, right? Yep. Just needs some rest and maybe a few days of tapering off caffeine. Oh, she's gonna be cranky. As a mule. Well, I have that to look forward to. I'm sure it'll be plenty of fun. What can we get you? What roast do you have today? Let me see. We've got your standards, espresso, Italian, city. No, I'm looking for something fancy. Fancy, you say? What do you have in mind? I don't know. Something new, different, special, artisanal. Psst, Maddie. What? In English, that word translates to artisanal. What? not the same? I don't know. Thanks. Anytime, mate. You've got a pretty nice house roast that you might like. What else can you call a coffee that feels like home? The beans are sourced from faraway land, enchanted with subtle magics. What land? Tell me. They're from Brisbane. What else? I'll give you our secret blend if you stop holding up the line. Ah, I'll take it. Go sit down. I'll bring it over to you. What were you gonna give him? I was just gonna take a blowtorch to some espresso beans. What's a cultured customer who can truly appreciate espresso brulee? Come on, Maddie. What? Don't be ridiculous. I don't know what you mean. I mean that it's a waste of time for you to do that when you've got people to serve. Ah. Be right back. Oh my god. Day 3, 10:45 AM. God, you weren't kidding! This is awful! How are you able to drink that without your entire face crumbling into dust? It's so dry that I'd give Antarctica a run for its money. Antarctica is a desert. Technically. Shut up. I find it drinkable because it reminds me of good times. Drinkable feels like it should rank right up there, with passable for tepid compliments. Tepid? What? Its foul is shithouse. It reminds me of lost loves. It's very worrying to me that its concentrated bean juice reminds you of a relationship. Oh wow. Yeah. Oh, if only Maddie knew just how many hearts she has had to break. And how many times he's had to steal his own. Oh, I've told you about her. Wait. You're not talking about... Yep, the fugitive. Putting it charitably, there are probably some other words that could describe her. Someone who I took in for a few months. I thought you liked her. I did. The taste reminds me of her because it's smoky. Like licking a friggin' tailpipe. Oh, and there's a vague hints of iron. I have concerns, Shay. Never thought I'd have a succubus drop by, to be honest. Succubi are fabled for going after sleeping victims, but most of them have the decency to wake you up and ask permission first. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Wait, you never told me she was a succubus. Ooh. Didn't I? Well, I suppose it would have been inappropriate to mention that in front of Ashley. Oh yeah, her head would definitely explode. But yes, she was a succubus. I wouldn't have ever expected a cute demon to crash at my bar, but ended up having a wonderful, if short-lived, relationship. Flings can cram a lot of passion into a few days. Some people think that kind of passion density shouldn't be possible. Attempt one at your own peril. That's actually really sweet. Hey, yeah. Still weird that the coffee reminds you of her, but I've heard weirder things. If you don't have an appetite for the unusual, the terminal is a bad place to find a full-time job. If if I explained it to you, your head will explode too. Ha. Well, you mentioned tailpipes. Oh, I don't want to know suddenly. I don't want to know. Well, that's my break time over. I want time to get back to work, running a cafe, doing barista things. Yeah, I'm gonna go perform some barista related activities and you are welcome to join me, I guess. Don't forget to water the plants. Water them yourself. It's your job. Busy. Goodbye. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're back with those. Are we seriously here just so we can be part of a robot fight club? For real? Is this why I was raised from the dead and sealed in a metal shell? Is that the only reason? Guys, I'm freaking out. Oh. Why aren't you saying anything? Guys! Hey, coupons. Right? I should poach some of them. Seriously? Is this not a big deal to you? Nah. We only fight if you want to. And it's all in good fun. You're really endorsing capturing creatures and forcing them to fight one another? Sure, why not? It's not like we really have the capacity to get injured or bleed. Ethics, schematics. Unbelievable. You two are unbelievable. Hey. Hey, is that the sound of someone calling us? I think it might be. Duty calls and all that. Toodles. Uh-huh. Toodles. Toodly doodles, doodles. Don't forget to water the plants. Yeah. Can I even water the plants? I don't think I can. Oh my god. Well, let's continue again. We're not gonna stop here. Hmm? Hello? Oh, what's happening? Huh? What just happened? Oh, here's Ned again. These bloody things, I just... Ah. Now, who's making a mess? Shite! Don't scare me like that, you wanker. You'll... Oh. Mate. You don't look so good. This thing? Yes, Jay. It's fine. It very obviously is not. You keep yourself together. Fine. I've only seen this once before. People don't tend to last as long as you or I. And even when they do, it hurts like hell. Yeah. Shay's never been to hell, but he's pretty sure he wouldn't like it. Yeah. Does Maddie knows about this? No. She's got enough guilt to deal with. I'm sure she just believes I'm uncomfortable like Kishan is. What stage is he at? Headaches? Memory loss? We had a bit of a chat about it yesterday. Shay. I know. I'm not staying much longer. I'll stop disturbing the balance before long. Balanced just means things aren't changing. That's not always a good thing. Some balances need to be upset. Damn the balance. You're falling apart as I watch. Like I said, I'm not staying long. I cannot believe Maddie's presumptuousness. Oof. Maddie likes to presume things. It's easy, and it reduces the amount of time she has to spend listening to other people talking. Hey, cut it out. She realized that she's messed up, and she's doing her best to make amends. Surely it's too late for that. I don't think so. Come on, come sit down. Things aren't that bad. No? No. I might be dying, and I might be having to deal with a lot of pain and guilt, but... guilt? I feel like I failed as a mentor for Maddie. She's not going to regain her confidence for a long time, I think. It's even harder to regain your confidence when you've got no one to confide in. Ah, yeah, that's very true, very true. In necromancy? And just in general. It's easy to second guess yourself over every little decision after something big like this happens. I'd appreciate if she second guessed herself a little more often, to be honest. I'm sure you would. Anyway, aside from the pain and the guilt and the impending death might be the worst kind of death. When death comes, you don't have to worry about it anymore. I feel quite good. Yeah, you sound like you're doing great. Ha. I'm just happy that she doesn't feel like she has to save me anymore. Even if that's just a result of her not managing to pull off the ritual. I don't feel like it was ever about the ritual, was it? No. We tried it the first time just because we were feeling like doing something risky. Something that could give us a little extra breathing room. Breathing room for? Getting the council off our backs, actually. Getting some space to pursue our studies without outside interference. It's hard to study when someone is constantly looking over your shoulder, especially when you're studying things you're not supposed to be. Yeah. Oh. But even that was just, I don't know, maybe motivated by spite or something? You've got plenty of reasons to feel that way towards us. I don't feel that way towards you, mate. You know that, right? I had some doubts. You might be a constant needle in my side, but you're also one of my oldest friends. And that means a lot more than any sort of affiliation with a bunch of snobbish prudes who wouldn't know innovation if it slapped them in the face. Oof. That doesn't mean I don't miss the good times we had. We were undermining governments before it was cool. You mean the prank letters we kept sending to the parliament in 77? The Council of Death is the only governing body that the terminal's residents have semi-permanent beef with. Bah. Subversive pushes for real democracy. Uh-huh. You know, even when I met you, you seemed like you'd never die. I didn't know anything about you, but you had a weird energy around you. I didn't plan on it, really. The plan was to stick around for as long as I wanted to, and then move onwards and when I felt like it. A rolling stone might be plummeting toward danger, but at least it's not gathering any moss. No. Do you feel like moving on? I'm getting more comfortable with the idea. Icarus didn't want to fall into the ocean either. But everything's gotta fall out of the sky at some point. And Maddie was just trying to catch me. You're not actually okay with this. No, I'm not. Lying to myself is easier than admitting that. I'm gonna miss you, mate. Chase never tried to draw attention to himself, and yet his absence is always felt. I hope you won't forget me. Forget you? I'm going to stick a photo of you up on the wall in our office. Big one. Ha! But seriously, I want you to know that you've been a good friend. Even though we've taken different paths. When they caught me and pressed me into service, seeing you again was the thing that really brought me back to life. Made me realize I could live like this, stuck here. Because there was nobody else left for me. Nobody who could see me, at least. You know? I won't forget that. That means a lot to hear. Thank you, friend. Hey! You alright, mate? Doesn't seem alright. I'm going to sit here for a bit if that's okay. Right here, on the ground. If you'd like me to leave, just let me know at any time and I'll let you be. Alright? God damn. It's a nice day out. The weather here can be a pain in the arse, but days like this, they make it worth it, you know? I love to just sit and let the sun warm me. Sometimes when basking in the sun on a lazy afternoon, Shay really does start to feel like everything is going to be alright. It's been a couple of weeks since it happened now. And I feel like the sun's warmth is the only thing that really helps me pull myself together. Yeah, what you're feeling? I'm feeling it too, pretty intensely. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. A few times a day, I totally lose myself. As in, my sense of self. And also, my physical self. But if you plan on sticking around and taking up a position with the council, that will go away. You definitely don't want to stick around as long as I have. Not to assume intent or anything. Just had a hunch, seeing as you were talking to Ned. They're not evil. They're just impartial, which is its own kind of cruelty. I wouldn't judge you if you wanted to stay either. There are plenty of delights hidden in Melbourne's dark corners. Ned can show you around, if you ask nice enough. I'm sorry, mate. I've gotta ask, is this helping at all? Because I'm honestly happy to sit here in silence. I thought you'd appreciate a yarn, though. No, it's fine. Alright. So, fun things in Melbourne. I suppose this story starts around the 1860s when I first came over. Learned the language pretty quick. Not that it helped with dealing with the colonials. What did you come over for? Gold. Same as everyone else. And so... Then he shows me this ridiculous drawing of himself wearing armor, like a medieval knight. Always had an odd, noble streak in him. Maybe didn't aim it in the right direction all the time. But then he left before I could help him use it a little more productively, and things changed pretty quickly after that. I see. It's never too late though. Maybe you'll be able to help him rekindle it, eh? Keep an eye on the candle. Sometimes you need to let it get dim just to remind ourselves of why we need to keep it burning. Me? Oh, I don't think I could. It'd be easier than you'd think. I'll have to take your word for it. Hey, regardless of whether you decide to meddle, do take care of him for me, alright? That man has a lot of pain, and Maddie's not necessarily always the nicest about it. I know that I'm asking a lot. You don't have to cuddle with him on anything. Just watch out for him when you can. I think I can do that. Thank... Oh. What the fuck? You. You heard that, right? What? The noise inside? Yes. Is it something bad? I have a rough idea of what it is. No need to worry. I'll deal with it. And if I don't see you before I go, you will. I'll make sure I'm here. See you in a little bit then. Nope. Okay. Get him, Cooper. Make your creature proud. Palmer, stop slacking. Duck and weave. Kick his ass. That's an order. Oh, hell yeah. Ashley? What? No knife this time? I mean... What? Turn around. Now how did this get... Oh. Yeah, it went straight through you. Interesting. I'll say. You should perhaps not do this in the future though. Most people aren't as insubstantial as me. I'm trying to win myself out of the habit here. You'll notice that this knife is slightly smaller than the previous one. Slightly? I honestly can't tell the difference. But I'll take your word for it. I'll be throwing butter knives at the back of Maddie's head before you know it. Don't worry. Please don't murder each other after I go. Of course not. No, really. It'd break my heart if you two stopped being friends over something silly. I won't let it happen. Good. Now, what's happening there? Now, what's happening here? Just doing some prototyping for Raw Battle Royale. Ah, that name though. What about it? Just feel like everything is a Battle Royale these days. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. I have no idea what you're talking about, old man. Never mind. What's the story with these poor things? Cooper and Palmer? I wanted to see if they still remembered Asimov's law of robotics. Asimov may have been ahead of his time, but he was also a man of his time. And did they? No, Palmer gave me a light stabbing. Oh dear. Are you sure you're alright? Yeah, I like to give them a little taste of blood every now and then. God. It's nothing like the smell of blood to bring out the predator that's been kept hidden all this time. It makes them fight better, hungrier, hungry for victory and blood. And I'm assuming you'd rather them not follow Asimov's laws. You assume correctly. Please don't let this mix in with the rest. It'll be impossible to tell them apart. Why would that be a bad thing though? Because they'd be terrible at delivering coffee if they knew they could use the mugs as projectile weapons. I think they'd be extra enthusiastic. I won't though, don't worry. I wasn't going to do it in the first place. Look at you, turning into a responsible human being. Hey, you take that back. No, I'm proud. When you see the next generation ready to pick up the torch, you can rest easy, knowing that the future is in good hands. With you and Maddie in charge, I feel like I'm leaving the cafe in good hands. We do our best to make you proud, you old fart. What I do to deserve that? Getting all sappy on me. Ah, if you'd rather me not talk about it. Nah, it's fine. I feel pretty good about it. Good? People always come and go from here, right? Oh. I suppose you're used to it. I think so. I sort of expected to be all sad and emotional, but this is just another goodbye. Ah. And that's fine. I'm going to be sad, yeah. But I don't think this is a new feeling. Plus, you're always gonna be around here to some degree. Can't have the cafe without the chai. You're a good egg, you know? What? Oh, I was assuming there was gonna be some kind of pun following that. I would never. Would you not? I probably would. The truth! It's finally revealed. Blah, blah, blah. It's finally revealed. Good. Because I'm great and you don't need any encouragement. Good egg? Really? I called you that because when you're around, it's always a shell of a good time. Thanks. I'm always cracking up. Shay's skin cracks less than you expect from a man of his age, but he's always ready to crack a smile. We've got an excellent poker face there. Don't you like my yolks? I'm not scrambling the delivery, am I? Oh my god. Egg puns. That last one was good though. not scrambling the delivery. I like that one. Whew, there you go. Let me know if I can get you anything else. Can't leave you for a moment without you being mean to the customers, can I? You gotta stop appearing out of nowhere, man. Gonna give me heart palpitations. When your heart starts pounding violently inside of your chest, you start to realize just how much you take that thing for granted. Yeah. But you didn't even jump. I am very startled. Internally. Maddie wears her emotions on the inside of her sleeve. Well, enjoy it while you can. You're gonna keep using that excuse for everything, aren't you? Might as well, right? I guess I'll let you get away with it. How generous! But you gotta come downstairs and help me figure out some stuff. What sort of stuff? Science stuff. You want to troubleshoot the ritual, don't you? When you go to shoot trouble, bring a logo barrel, a good scope, and a patient trigger finger. Yep. And you're sure you want to do that instead of anything else? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What the shit? I don't remember leaving it like this. Unless you let a gorilla in a gorilla in after I left or something. That didn't happen as far as I'm aware. Oh, duh. I'll just tap into the building's subliminal memory. And here. That absolute rat bag. Magic caps, exotic chalks, and not a single thought for how they're used or for obtaining the proper import licenses or... I'm gonna have to shut it down. No question. Ah, shit. Well, that's not a good sign. Not surprising though. That's a problem for later. Really? Yep. Oh, just look at these magic caps. They're totally fried. Maddie, I wonder if you just needed some really big resistors in the circuit. What would they achieve? It would just get hotter and we'd lose some of the energy. No, I think we maybe had too much energy at that point. So if we dissipated some of it during the second phase, when we were trying to transfer it anyway, it might have stopped the conduit from overloading. Blah. Would it not be smarter to just try and transfer less energy in the first place? I think we'd have issue with opening the conduit in that case. We should have drastically rethought our approach after the first time. I'm glad we're having this revelation now instead of at any other time. And given the multi-phase structure of the ritual, it's obvious now that we needed to shift the ways in which we were utilizing energy instead of just boosting the amount we were trying to pump into it. Yep. Maybe I'm just talking in circles here, but I still believe this is viable, just maybe not with this equipment. Have you got a pen on you? I have to write this down somewhere. I don't believe it's worth it to keep on trying to make this work. I agree that it's probably possible, but... But what? I can't bear the thought of you getting yourself killed by trying this again. You've already gotten close to hurting yourself twice. But I didn't end up And I didn't end up hurting myself. So it's okay. Yes, because I took the hit. Both times. Oh boy. And as long as you're trying this, you're going to keep hurting people. And eventually, you'll get to the point where you can't bear to see anyone else get hurt through your recklessness, so you'll use yourself as a test subject. And you will die. Get it into your head, damn it. You want to know what it's like to be on the other side of this? Wishing for one more day? One more good day where you can think straight and not have to worry about saying goodbye to your friends for the last time? I keep telling everyone that I'm fine with this, that my time was up anyway. Guess what? It's a lie. I was lying to myself and to everyone else. I am terrified of living, and I'm pissed off too. Of course I'm pissed off. One life was never enough for me. I feel incredibly guilty, Maddie. Any failing of yours is mine because I didn't teach you well enough. I'm too far gone to fix things, but not too far gone to care. But please, give me this. Don't throw everything away. Nothing is more important than this. Just don't. If you want to respect my memory, all you need to do is remember me. My life's work is the cafe, not this ritual. And I'll be damned if I let you throw that away, or throw yourself away, just to stroke your own ego. My one regret, my only regret, is chasing that power myself. Stretching myself thin to find extra time and for what? Some overblown sense of achievement? I regret it. And as I stand on the cusp of oblivion, I realize that I am afraid for the first time. It's new, Maddie, and it burns. I don't want to go. I want one more day. Just one more day. After all this, after you kept me here against my will, without asking me, without taking a second to check whether I was okay with it, at the end, I can't bring myself to take that last step without being pushed. Isn't that ridiculous? It's not. I really am losing it, huh? Everything about me is drifting away. Shay, it's not. I'm sorry. Let me finish. I shouldn't have forced you to stay. You're right. And everything you've said is fair and valid and understandable. Except for one thing. You might not feel like it, but you're still the Shay I know and love. Doing your best to take care of everyone. Keeping them safe from anything that gets in their way. And giving them the space to work things out themselves when they need to. I tried to follow your example, but I guess I didn't stick the landing on that last bit. Wish I could give this another shot. Right from the start. You said earlier that having me in your life was a privilege. Shay, the privilege is all mine. You feel guilty for this, and that's fair. But you've changed my life for the better in 1,000 different ways. And I think a lot of other people could say the same. I don't blame you. Maybe one day, soon, I'll be able to stop blaming myself too. I'm sorry for yelling. You didn't deserve that. It's okay. And you know it's okay to be scared. You can't practice dying. There's no test run for that. Even if we'd pulled off the ritual, it would have only given you a month or two before things started getting bad again. But desperate times call for desperate measures, yeah. Look at us. Pair of saps, aren't we? I feel like it's healthy. Like eating your emotional vegetables. Emotional vegetables, what? Oh my god. Now this conversation is more like spinach. Spinach? Spinach? As in good in a quiche, or I'd kick your ass if I didn't know my foot would fly right through it, you know? Very fair. I don't know if I can do this without you. Do what? Oh, this? I know things feel overwhelming right now. But believe me, when I say that you're the most qualified person in the world to run this cafe, the most qualified living person, you fucker. And I'm the most qualified person to make that judgment, so there. I guess I can't argue with that. You sure can't. I fully believe that you're gonna do some great things with this place if you can stop Ned from shutting it down. Don't fall into the mindset of preserving broken things just cause they remind you of the past, okay? I won't. Atta girl. There's something I need to go do. Come find me when you're ready. I won't be too far away. Alright, I will. Day 3, 4 PM. No, not like that. Like this. But you said not to temp it too hard. Look at it. The coffee just fell out. You gotta temp it hard enough that it doesn't fall out. You could have told me that before. I didn't expect you to just lightly tap it. Wow. Hey, is this gonna take much longer? I got somewhere to be. It'll be just a moment. It's just a short black. How are you finding this hard? Oh my god. I got this. Acceptable. Sometimes you just have to take what life gives you. Hey, that was meant to be mine, right? We're just exploring synergies and working on disrupting the coffee industry. What? Please bear with us for just a moment longer. Again. No. Oh, don't worry, mate. You're doing fine. Are you gonna make my coffee? Actually, we're gonna close up for tonight. What? But it's not even getting dark yet. What sort of crappy coffee joint closes at 5 in the afternoon? Basically every place in Adelaide, I think. But we're not there. We're in Melbourne. So just go find coffee somewhere else. Unbelievable. What gives, old man? I'm closing because I want to spend time with you lot. Yourself included, Ned. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me. Of course not. How long are you planning on sticking around? Not much longer, you old curmudgeon. Curmudgeon? What? Ned's temper has always been his undoing. I didn't mean it like that. I know. We should all sit down. I'll make us drinks. So I've decided that this is it. I'm gonna head off in a little while. You sound pretty calm about it. I am calm. So I suppose this is... not yet. Alright. You want one too? Yeah, if that's okay. It's not like we have a shortage of curly straws. Well, in that case... never say I'm not prepared. Amazing! The man knows what his people need. A rare virtue. A good man is hard to find. Well, it's very much appreciated. I'm just glad to see you all smiling. This shouldn't be a depressing memory. For any of us. Ow, that's red! My eyes. Day 3, 5 p.m. That's very red. Honestly, it's refreshing to see people's attitudes towards all this. I walked in here and felt pretty comprehensively awful, but being here for this, it's helped. I'm glad to hear that. When you see it so often, it's hard to not develop a more relaxed outlook, you know? Every month, we get dozens of people like you. Like us, I suppose. If I have the power to help people be at peace before they move on, why wouldn't I exercise it? You were always too nice. Better too nice than too harsh, generally speaking. Not sure about that. I'm sad. I'm sad about this. Just wanted to make that clear. But I'm gonna be okay. Promise. Thank you, little pea. Hey, I need to ask you a favor. Me? All of you, actually. I need you to look out for Maddie for me. She's gonna need some extra love for a while. Of course. Yeah. Alright. I know you two have had your disagreements. No, it's fine. I'll play nice. You have my appreciation. Heh, can't really say no, can I? Oh, you better bet I'm milking this. Oh my god. I'll allow it. Any chance you'll come along with me? Absolutely not. I've got things to get done here. Can't be gallivanting off to higher planes when I'm drowning in obligations. Nand spent most of his life not taking responsibility for his actions, so this council gig has really been a change of pace for him. Alright. Well, can't blame you for that. Speaking of Maddie, where is she? I think she's upstairs somewhere. What's that face? I'll go up and join her shortly. Will you be coming back down? I don't believe so, no. I see. Is there anything you three you would like me to do for you before we go? Bah. Any special requests? Nothing for me. I'd ask for a special drink or something, but I'm sure Maddie knows all your recipes. Recipes are a convenient way to store knowledge and pass it to the next generation. Hopefully they can be trusted with the responsibility of handling it. Yeah. You'd be correct there. Ashley? All I require from you is... your soul? No, you goofball, I need that. Well, in that case, can I have your stuff? You can fight Maddie over it. I say fight, but she'll give up pretty easily. Nice. Ned? Anything you want before I go? Don't leave me. Ned always told himself this day would come, but he never really believed it. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Don't worry about it. I ought to be doing things for you anyway. Running errands, grabbing milk from the servo, you know. Ha! Man, the sun's getting low. I gotta go in a moment, I'm afraid. Are you scared? Nah. Cool. Oof. Feeling old. Not half as old as you deserve to be feeling, I reckon. Trust me, I'm feeling it. Now, oof. I'm gonna miss ya. I'm gonna miss you too. I wish you didn't have to go. Me too. It's been cool. Definitely. I'm glad you came in. Yeah, me too. Maybe I'll see you someday in the future. I'd like that. Not too soon though. Heh, curse. Ned, I've got to go. Still can't believe you were the first one out of us to go. Life is full of surprises. Aww. Wherever I end up, I promise there'll be a place for you there. Any place can be home if you got friends to keep you company. Thank you. I'll always be proud of you, no matter what. Alright, enough of that. Fair enough. See you around, mate. And you. Oh god. Oh, what is this? Maddie maintained her cow. His body has laid here for weeks now, gently mouldering. He'd refused to visit again after the first time. She didn't blame him. Can you really expect anyone to be cheery about the prospect of sweeping leaves off of their own grave? But she didn't mind doing that job anyway. She'd always liked gardening, bringing things to life. Oh well. Dun, 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 dun. So I know what Ashley built us. But as the owner of the venue, aren't we technically bound to share? What is the implication here? When he's gone, what happens to us? We'll be fine, right? What are you thinking? I don't know, I didn't really cross my mind until now. Worst case scenario, we all just vanish. Nah, worst case scenario, we vanish painfully. Oh yeah, that is worse. Thanks for that. I feel way better now. We'll probably be okay. Probably. How long until we find out? Should be any minute now. Well, this has been fun. Guess we'll just wait and we'll see. I guess. Here we go. Uh-huh. Da-da-dum. I hope you won't forget me. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's... I guess I will have... Oop. Uh-huh. Is that a train? Oh. Where am I going? Hi. That is so weird. Hey, old man. Hey, you. How you doing? Fine, I guess. That's good, I think. Yeah, I think so. Why is this so awkward? I've never had to do this before. Not even as the one who's gonna sweep up the maze afterwards. Not like this, no. Gotta say, I'm a little surprised. Life has a way of taking you for a loop like that. So, are you gonna... No, not yet. Let's sit for a few moments. It won't hurt. Sure. I'm sorry if this is kind of weird, but I can't get over this one thing. I'm here, sitting right there, right here. But I'm also over there. You know, feeling a little conflicted about it? Definitely. So you could say you're two minds. You're of two minds about it. What? I'm not gonna dignify that with a laugh. Can't say I didn't try. But seriously, that's my grave. My body's right here, right there. How weird is that? It is pretty weird, yeah. I don't feel quite as weird as I did when I was helping you bury it, though. There. Grave digging. All the manual labor of gardening with none of the rewards. Oh, yeah. You don't reckon I'm gonna grow into a beautiful tree? Buddy, you're already a wise old oak. That wise old oak. Struck by lightning, yeah. So you don't think anything's gonna grow out of me? Not unless you swallowed a bunch of seeds without me noticing. Afraid not. I don't really know what you're meant to do when you're about to pass on. I'm not prepared at all. Am I meant to be doing extra self-care or something? You're better at all that stuff than I am. Yeah, man. Get yourself a bath bomb. Light some candles, charcoal face mask. The whole shebang. Is that supposed to sound appealing? Yep. God, I'm out of touch. I made a bath bomb once, but... It flattened the city block. What the fuck? And then some. Goodness, you were such a alien. That's why I took you in. Cause I saw that attitude in you too. Bomb-making revolutionary? No, you're a born pioneer. When you put your mind to something, you'll never stop pursuing it until you get it done, or kill yourself in the process. Ha! I'll try to avoid getting into the habit of assembling bombs then. Phew. Don't get me wrong though, the bath bomb in question was definitely meant to be the store that smelled nice. For real. It was just a little bit too fragrant in the end. Amazing. On the side, I think it's hard to mess up lighting some candles. Probably. Now you could put everything on fire. You think I just carry scented candles with me wherever I go? Yes? I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't have any. Ah, damn it. Tell me you've got some downstairs at least. Yeah, but I'm not going back to get them. No, that's fine. After I'm gone, put a few around maybe to remember me. I'll light them all up for you, don't worry. Cafe is gonna stink of chamomile for weeks. Oh my god. That's perfect. Now, I think it's about time. What do you think? This one's your call, as it should have been the whole time. Come on, let's go have a look at your work, eh? It was always about time. It's very minimalist. I like it? Hush you. Ah, it's a dramatic reveal. Very swish. Can't write this story till it's happened. No, I suppose not. What is written down here? Maddie, did you put poetry on my headstone? Give it a read. We see but dimly through the mists and vapors. Amid these earthly dumps, what seem to us but sad funeral tapers may be heaven's distant lamps. That's comforting. Chin up, old friends. It's just another step. We just gotta keep on putting one foot in front of the other. no matter where we're going. You told me that back when I was a depressed mess. We wandered in here looking to hide from everything. Throwing my own advice back at me. You monster. Hey. I guess I should stop dawdling anyhow. You do you. I feel guilty for swinging back and forth on you. Being anxious, then eager, then scared, then brave. It's cool. I'm not gonna have a go at you for it. And you have every right to feel complex feelings about this specific, very scary thing. Thank you. But I can't do this. I can't stand here making you wonder if I'm gonna do it or not. I need to do it now, or I'll never leave. Maddie, It's okay, mate. Take a deep breath. Take it in. Let it all out. Okay. Alright. Maddie. Yeah. You got this. We'll see each other again. And he disappeared. God damn. Necrobarista. Here we are at the end. Finally. Overall, a very heartwarming story. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Soft science, what? Bam, bam, bam. La 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 la. Omaru Polka. Da 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 dum. Mighty games. Thank you for playing. I want to see if there's something after this. Other than the side stories that I will probably not do. A few days later, 2 p.m. All done. Looks pretty good. It's got the right number of legs and everything. And 50% less homicidal impulses. I think. We're still aiming for 100% less, right? Sure, I guess. Oh, hiccups. Well, it's progress, I suppose. Huh. Maddie? Yeah? Why's the ground outside on fire? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Oh, brother. Hey, is that... You ready? Yeah. Wretched, isn't it? You know what this place needs, pal? Oh, what the hell? Tell him. What? I don't actually know what this place needs. I was hoping I'd have thought of something by now. You guys done? I guess. Great. You'd better pick up that cigarette, Kishan. Wah, I will. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. That was a cute, tough guy act you two had going there. Blah. Yeah? Very convincing. Heh. An enforcer is required to be imposing. It's in the job description. Oh no, don't fire me. He's not gonna fire you. He's too much of a big softie for that. I am not a softie. Sure you aren't. You're basically a giant teddy bear with a metal hat. Hey, hold on. You joined the council, Gishan. Hey, yeah, actually. You're not gonna tell her now, are you? Huh? I thought we were gonna do a little build-up. Tell me what? Oh, Too much pressure. Tell me, you weasel. Don't be rude. Necromancer baristas are required to be mean to council staff. It's in the job description. It's not a good thing for you, you ought to know. Oh, well in that case. What's up, bud? Come on! I can't handle the suspense. Well, last night we ended up in the archives. The council archives. Kishan went in with a particular goal and dragged me along. Hey, you didn't protest that much. Anyway, you might want to sit down for this. Okay. What is happening? I managed to wipe your debt. Is this a bad practical joke? No, he's telling the truth. Turns out that there's some old bylaws that have loopholes and... Well, you're not gonna believe this, but the council allows payment of debt in a bunch of weird ways. Yes, we really hope to fix that. And one of those ways is through the voluntary sacrifice of a soul. Wait, what? So I was able to sacrifice myself by joining the council and wipe your astounding debts all at the same time. Well, that's silly. Huh? So, you guys get to do as much human sacrifice as you'd like, but as soon as I'm doing it, I'm a menace and upsetting the natural order? Maddie. Yes, Neddy dearest? Pull your head in. You're right, I apologize. Ishan, you didn't do this just for me, did you? Are you sure you're okay with this? No, I promise, this is fine. I wanted to stay. I was way too afraid to pass on. And I thought the council was interesting and I wanted to learn more about it. Ned might have talked me into it a little bit, but I absolutely promise that I didn't feel pressured into it. I made this decision on my own. I don't know what to say. Just consider it as me repaying the kindness I was shown when I walked in. I was really freaked out, and you all helped a lot with that. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, we're gonna be okay? As long as you stay on the straight and narrow from now on, yes. Cool. Reckon you'll be able to do that, Maddie? Yeah. I'll do my best. No more illegal rituals. No more illegal rituals. Promise. I'll stick to the legal stuff for as long as I can. I suppose that will have to do. I understand that you're somewhat of a stuck record in this regard, and I'm trying to make my peace with that. Oh, look at you two, making friends. Wholesome. Please, just try and keep your head down. I will, yeah. Gonna be hard to cause too much trouble if you keep raiding my suppliers anyway. Sorry, just doing my job. Yeah, I can't fault you for that. Anyhow, I'm afraid we've places to be. So soon? We only just got here. I told you we were only popping in for 5 minutes. We've got paperwork to do. Responsibilities. Catch you two later. Thanks again. I appreciate it a lot. You're welcome. Anytime. This flaming door is cool. Really. I'm gonna have to scrub those off. Are we gonna do it now? Nah, I'll do it later. Right now though, everything's pretty calm, so I was thinking we might close up early. What was that sound? Damn it, what is it now? Oi! You'd better clean that up, you little monster. Is he trying to tell us something? Oh my, what? Hey, watch it! It's a plant? What's with the envelope? Smells nice. What's the card say? It's from Che. The time for regrets and apologies is long past. All we can do is look forward to the future with a smile on our faces. Don't obsess over what could have been, please. I know you're gonna do great things, and you don't need my help for that. This is my last gift to you, my apprentice. You kept saying that you needed this. You kept saying that you needed this, so I went out and got it. I think that even though some people claim to be ready for what lies next, everyone wants a little more time. Che. Are you okay? That bastard couldn't resist playing one last joke on us, could he? There's that pun with the time, oh my god. I'm okay. Seriously, a pun, and I can't even give him a withering look in response. I mean, he was just quoting you, wasn't he? Yes, he was. Let's go hang this up. I know it's just us two now, but I think he'll always be here in some form, right? I think so, yeah. We can't get rid of him that easily. Ah well. Alright, let's close up. What are we gonna do? I was thinking of heading into the hardware store. Everyone keeps saying we need more plants in here. Always need more plants. Why stop at one? True. Why stop at one? Ta-da! Alright. So, I guess it's the end. Doop. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching the end of Necrobarista. Yes? And as for me, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna go sleep. And yeah, next stream is Thursday with another round of Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Because I need to get good, like people say. Yeah. Anyways, that was all for me for now. Bye!